Another city in the center of the map, Lubeck. It's going to call it Lubend. Oh dear, there's an iron mine and also some horses. Don't forget my Pantheon, extra production and extra faith whenever I get a strategic resource improved. It's all good. This workshop is pretty important. I need the foreign ministry. I'm going to wait until afterwards. But yeah, as soon as foreign ministry is up, I think we're going to go charge into Scotland. Yeah, I think the time has sort of almost come now. Theodore, 215 production towards wonders. We've got Bisheng coming up. Bisheng is probably the worst wonder or worst engineer that Germany could have, seeing as we can build all of the districts we want at any point anyway. So, you know, what are you going to do? Oh, and that's right, the target range. So now that I've got this encampment, I can get unit experience towards ranged, recon, and siege promotion classes. That's so good. Oh, I love it. Yes, we can build actual siege units. It's such a good change. Man, why has that not happened in this game so far? That's crazy. Another aid request, this time to France. We've got 6 turns left on this one. Actually, this is a valid point. Am I winning the Incan siege? Oh no, Hungary's done one project. Okay, right, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to France and I'm going to say, can you take 1 gold from me? Brilliant. I need to actually finish a couple of aid projects here. Where can I do this? Actually, Aachen. How many turns until you get one? 7 turns. I've only got 5 to finish them actually, so I might just have to buy it out with raw gold. Fair play. One more city, this time on some gypsum. Renaming the city to Main Street. And yeah, but just horses. Let's get those horses in. Feudalism. Serfdom is going in, and I'm going to briefly take out Republican legacy for Gothic architecture, because I have an engineer to use on Colossus. There we go. Only 6 turns left on that one. By the way, apparently Berlin is the 7th best city in the world. Sterling is the best. I disagree with that, but you know, maybe if we take it over, people will be like, oh, now Ursa has the best city, so Ursa's the best. So looking at some of these trade routes, I've got a little bit of extra gold from international routes because of some of the buildings I've got going, but I'm just looking, I have some good internal routes. That's a 4 production route to this city, and it can improve later on, so I'm actually going to do that from my capital. That shoves it up to 42 production. Singapore, I know, would have given some production as well, but that for me is okay for now. Oh, Hungary's just declared on Scotland. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Oh, Johannesburg as well. Oh, there's so much exciting stuff. Right, we're going to just unlock stirrups and the machinery. I want to see if I can get Kilwa. I feel like Kilwa is going to be very important in this game, given how many industrial city-states there are for me to play with. I also didn't check where the NITA was. Some by Mexico, some just by that city, Madberg. There's some on the middle of the continent. Okay, I do have NITA, not a huge amount, but I've got enough to go around, so that's pretty decent. Let's go and see if we can claim that one. World Congress time. We have a little bit of voting power, but not a huge amount. I would like city centre buildings to go through, and I'd like it if I took less grievances. We'll see if we can go through to that. My war with Scotland, nope. Oh, and production towards buildings and encampment is now cheaper. Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, we can think about what to put in Aachen. We already got one of the things that improves the range and siege promotion. Oh, artillery battery. Now that would be quite a fun one. Combat experience, yep. Yeah, siege promotion units start with a free promotion. I mean, honestly, that sounds just wonderful. Let's do that. Artillery battery. I'm also taking the time to use a little bit of gold to get more trade docks. These are the wharf buildings that you can build in any city centre that's on the coast. This gives me a lovely trade route capacity, and I'm starting to fill Berlin up now. Now, between Singapore, yep, number of civilizations this city has trade routes to. Between that and a lot of the other things, we're up to 57 production now. My capital is starting to come to life. One thing I'm going to do though is, this is a quite cheeky trick you can do. When it says aid request 0 turns, what it actually means is that lobbying is still allowed. You can see Hungary has won by 200 gold to 1. So if I go to the Incans and I say have, I don't know, 200 gold, there I give the gift, it's all lovely, and flip the turnover, and you will see quite nicely that hopefully we should win the aid request. Let's have a quick look. There we go, 201. Always watch for the 0 turn. So I've just gained myself 100 diplomatic favour and some diplomacy victory points for later into the game. Now, the diplomacy favour will itself for more than 200 gold. You better believe it will. It's always worth keeping an eye on this sort of stuff. There is a great work going for 163 gold. Take it. It's actually cheaper doing that than buying the monument, and it's a good thing to have, because sometimes people buy them back from you for even more money. That's an admiral. Nice. I'll take the admiral. That's cool. And look at all these juicy trade routes we've got going now. Again, I'm going to just have a look and see if we can utilize the Singapore benefit. I've already got one route to Hungary, so I'm going to send one to Scotland. That's kind of all I can do from that point of view. So I'm then going to send some to the little local cities to give me these 5 production each route. It's insane. 69 production per turn. Tasty. What's this city going to be called? Threeburg? Just literally going to call it Threeburg. It's quite easy, that one. Niter. Yay. Now, how many Ursa have I got to get? 3 in 8 turns. I mean, come on. It's fine. Oh, now Brussels has appeared as well. Honestly, there are so many industrial city-states in this game. It's crazy. Colossus. +1 trader capacity, plus a free trader. In the last 5 turns, I've gone from having 1 trader to about 5 or 6. My economy is starting to absolutely industrialize. This is my favorite stage of the game. Actually, my second favorite. My favorite is when everything starts to get turned on with the electricity, because that's always really fun. But I feel the entire empire beginning to just sort of claw into gear now. It's very exciting. Don't mind me as well, whilst I pick up Kilwa. Now, the fishing dock is important, but I really want this Gothic architecture card gone. It's bogging down my economy. So I've got 2 charges of Isildur. I need 710 production. Bam, this should give me some. I do need to rush this through a little bit. I might just chop that wood down just to speed it up a little bit. So that's what we'll do. Oh, I can get Johannesburg as well. Where are you? You plumped over here. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. So that will give me +1 production for every improved resource type in a city as well. Let's just keep an eye on that. We're on 72 production. Once that goes through and we have a quick peek, that was worth 6 production for me. Nice. Oh, it's just all of these little productive bonuses that are all kicking along now. And look, Kilwa, yep. Kilwa is now being rushed through quicker because of that new industrial city-state. It's all looking lovely. Beijing, that's another district in a city. My capital actually can do a lot more if it wanted to. Oh yes, and the foreign ministry is done now as well. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Do I want to just rush a great lighthouse through in 3 turns? It could well be worth it. I was also looking at this city, this unit as well. So this is a wonder. You put in the coast. It gives +1 faith, standard adjacency to all holy sites from coast, which is quite cool. So if I was going to put some holy sites down, that would be an amazing wonder to pop in. And now though, to keep Pingala alive, I'm going to just make sure, actually we're going to have to cut that rainforest down quickly. Can I just do that? Nope, I can't do that this turn. Let's just get a builder in quick, and then I will build a diplomatic quarter on that city. I would love it if I had that. I need the extra influence for my envoys. My envoy game has to be strong today. Actually, whilst Mohenjo-Daro is there, I'm going to levy its military. Look at that, get a nice boost from metal casting. I'll upgrade some of these units, and then I think we are going to charge in on Dundee, which means Victor probably needs garrison commander quickly in order to keep the pressure once I start to take those cities. There you go, let's chop this. Perfect, and let's go diplomatic quarter down. Awesome stuff. It's what you like to see. I'm just having a look at my trade deals that I've got with Scotland, and every single one of them is for a luxury either way. So even if I were to declare on them right now, I wouldn't lose anything in the longer run. Just training up Mohenjo-Daro's troops quickly. They needed a bit of an upgrade, and now they've got it. I'm feeling a little more confident about their combat ability. Don't mind me, Mexico City, if I do the same thing, although admittedly you're a little more precarious. I don't know about that. What about Singapore? Oh yeah, I mean that's fine. I just stole Singapore's military as well. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men-at-arms. That's a little bit more, actually. I'm looking forward to this particular charge. Ancient Wars will just give me a little bit more housing in my capital. Make my capital a bit happier, actually, to be fair. Fairgrounds, oh, actually, this would be a good tile for amenities. Looking at this one, I might just actually put that to give a little bit more adjacency to my campus. Yeah, it's a different, very different sort of district, that one. My troops are merely passing by. I don't want to lie. I'm just going to escape out of that. And if I declare war on them this turn, maybe the world will forgive me? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but never mind. Craftsman, great. And that gives me, I mean, a huge amount of extra production. And then we'll go conscription to save a bit of money. Is that the best thing to do? I think limes is still the best. I like the limes card. It's pretty useful. We just got gunpowder for finishing the artillery battery in Arkhan. And do we start to get a few trebuchets up and out? Yeah, I think I will. That sounds fun. Although, admittedly, getting holy sites would be quite fun as well. But, you know, eye on the prize and all that. Let's focus on the thing that's important for now. Akkad. Oh, okay, Scotland is actually friendly with Akkad, but that is... Oh man, I could just do full damage to this city's walls. That's so good. Okay, we'll have to think about that one. I'm actually going to put Embrasure into the same city. I think it means that my trebuchets should start with 2 promotions. We'll see if it stacks. I like to think it stacks, but I have nothing to, you know, prove that either way. I'm going to put my holy site on the coast here because I still have an eye on that wonder. I like the sound of that wonder. It gives me additional faith adjacency from the coast. It's a very Indonesian thing. Could be cool. Okay, we're going to give Scotland too many things to think about. I'm going to levy Yerevan and also Mexico City. So I've got all 4 on their borders levied now. There's not much they're going to be able to do about taking every single one of them. But we now have the fantastic opportunity to rush in before they can really do it. They've actually met the last person that we haven't met. I don't know who they are at the moment, but it's quite unnerving. Can I join in your war, please? They'll give me 1 gold to do it. Yep, I'll break all my trade deals with Scotland. And then the Incans, I would love you to join in with this war as well. Oh, they want a lot of stuff. If I give you Odyssey... No, they still want more than that. Okay, right, fine. Well, that's clearly not going to happen then. But this is the accumulation of benefits we have. I have 5 from Military Alliance, 4 from Foreign Ministry, and 5 from my unique ability with levied city-states. So my 40 strength crossbow with the volley promotion is firing at 59 strength. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. I can, yeah, hopefully just waltz in, get a few decent kills very quickly, and sort of smash through all their stuff. I'm hoping to do that pretty quick, actually. If we can just sort of get good ground early on, keep moving all my troops in. I don't think it's going to be too tough. I can actually land there, so I'm going to send this unit round. Oh, as they're all coming down the south. I've got reinforcements on the way. It's all looking tasty. Again, this is a war of opportunity. If I can steal stuff from Scotland, great. I'm not worried if I can't though. Printing will give us a little bit more diplomatic visibility as well. Build 2 universities or academies. Which one was which, actually? Academy is for the promotion level on the governor. University is for the adjacency. I'm going to go promotion level, I believe. There's no difference in the citizen slots. No, okay, Academy is actually better for my capital. We'll have a look in the other buildings for the other ones. I'm not sure if that's necessarily true for everyone. Most importantly, there is Kilwa. Kilwa does a few things for me. I get 3 envoys off the bat, which is brilliant for holding on to my city-states. I get a 15% boost to all yields as long as I have a city-state that I'm suzerain of in this city. It's my 2nd city I built Kilwa in, and I get 15% across all my cities in that case. Now, I didn't put it in my capital because my capital was busy doing other things. I probably should have done, but right now, it's fine. I'm going to use these little extra chickens to have a look at my city-states that may be at risk of flipping. So Yerevan and Mexico City are each going to get 1. Hopefully just stops Scotland from running in and just nabbing them out of the bat. And then Brussels I'm just going to possibly take, or shall I put something in Akkad? Sure, I'll wait to put in Akkad. If I can steal Akkad, actually, that's really handy. We'll do that one. Oh, my first holy site is complete. Amazing. Okay. What's the difference between an altar and a shrine? A shrine allows for purchasing of missionaries. Good, it just gives 3 faith. Okay, altars also let you get missionaries. They also give you 3 faith. The difference is, okay, the slots. Right, fine. So the shrine gives 2 slots and has a +1 compared to the other one. Okay, altar. Right, we'll go for the shrine then, but that's good to know. Good to know the difference there. Let's just move my crossbows to try and take out that trebuchet. Yep, there we go. That's good. Another city over in this area now. I'm just going to rename this one the very simple iceberg. I'll remember that. That'll be good. Oh, my quarries get +2 now. Ah, I always forget when that one happens, but it's useful when you see it. Oh, my missionaries can actually withstand quite a bit of punishment, which is nice. Not my missionaries, my crossbows. You know what I mean. Golden Age for Renaissance era, and I'm hoping Scotland will fall into a dark era here. Normal's fine. Normal is fine. I'm not done with monumentality yet. The additional cheapness on settlers and the movement speed of builders is something I'm finding very helpful right now. I've pretty much settled everywhere I want to on my continent. Hicksunk Draconis is probably going to come next era. There's some lovely resources on the tips of other continents that I'm going to look to pick up soon. Don't forget as well, all of these troops are city-state troops. They're not mine. So I honestly don't mind if they get killed. It's totally irrelevant to me as to whether or not they stay alive or not. Speaking of, okay, this encampment is about to fall for me, which is good. If I attack there, and then if I move this unit around to this tile, I don't think you can siege an encampment, can you? But still, it's we're doing good. If I can break that encampment, Dundee will be pretty open for just an assault. Oh, there's more great engineers. I haven't seen Martine before. Reveals coal without normal technology, plus 2 gold to mines on a tile with fresh water. Nice! Actually, that's really cool. So they've killed one of the crossbows, but to do that, they're throwing units at a lot of tiles and they are losing a lot of health doing it. So there's only so long that they can hold this sort of assault up. Emil gives me a random inspiration, and then liberal arts colleges provide +3 science. Yeah, I think I saw those on scientific theory. So either I get a laboratory which gives me science per citizen in the city, or a liberal arts college which gives me science from each great work in the city. That's actually really handy in a city like that I can put a theatre square into, so that's quite cool. There's the academy done. If I have an arena, this gives me +1 immunity in a city with an established governor. A tourney ground gives me +1 immunity and it extends to other cities. Interesting. I think I'm going to put an arena down because I want to focus it on my capital for now. Then I'll get a consulate. In fact, I'll do it the other way around. Let's get the consulate first and then the arena. 112 production in my capital now, by the way. That's pretty tasty. In fact, actually, that's the encampment destroyed. Oh, good. I was waiting for that one. That's very handy. 2 turns away from being able to upgrade to a musket, but that's not happening for now. So let me just quickly pillage this. Let's get myself battle cry. For you, I'm going to move you back to heal you quickly. And then naval tradition, of course, I've boosted back because I just killed something with a quadrireme. Nice. That gives me 4 envoys, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 for Akkad, steal Akkad. I'm not going to get visibility because it'd be visibility glitch, which is still a problem in the game, but now I have the advantage of being able to, well, actually no, I've got to get one more envoy here. Apparently, oh no, I didn't have the double card, did I? Never mind. But still, it's very cool. Just picking up a university in this city to, there you go, boost printing. Next turn I'll have the additional combat strength there. That's very nice for me. Oh, and knight is being surrounded. Oh yes, very much surrounded. And I did lose a man at arms, but you know, it's all fine. It's all fine, really. My first trebuchet is been built though. Let's give you crew weapons, and alas, I don't think it actually gets the double promotion, so never mind. That would have been quite cheeky had we pulled that off. Don't mind me whilst I very quickly go down line inventory. I think 65 strength will help to smash through the walls of Dundee pretty quickly. Although look at that, bam, that's a pretty strong attack as well, so yeah, we shouldn't have too much problem here, I'm hoping. So they're retaliating. Yeah, these knights are just too powerful for me at the moment. Oh, my men at arms are being shredded. I got 1 good attack in on Dundee, but their defenses are proving tough. Yep, that's pikemen. That's a unit I need to see. Good on you, well done. But everyone else, just pull back for a second. And you can see we can already start to upgrade to muskets. I'm just going to wait a turn to save my niter so I can upgrade at half cost. That would be handy for me to do. I stole another settler as well, so that's now 4 settlers I've stolen from Scotland. Poor Scotland, what are they doing? 2 more envoys. As discussed before, Akkad is a good choice for me. But before I do that, I'm just going to quickly flip this round. I need Diplomatic League in, as I thought before. And I need retinues in to be able to upgrade my units for less niter. Gold is less important. Right, Akkad. There we go. Oh, Canada is the last person that we didn't meet yet. Okay, cool. That's interesting. And this is where it's getting really confusing. Okay, right, we have a choice in Berlin between a shipyard, haven, and entrepot. Oh my. A shipyard just gives me production towards naval units in that city. Pretty straight, pretty clean, as well as actually making my specialists even better. So that's cool. Haven gives me gold and makes naval raiders better in that city, and also make, it just increases the ability of everything. An entrepot has gold for every ally city this city has a trade route to. Oh, that's useful. Okay, and gives you so that might be the one to do. I mean, they're all pretty decent. The shipyard, I think, though, that would be really useful in order to get my specialists in this city going well, because actually the specialists already in the shipyard do quite a lot. That's 4 gold, 2 food. Okay, yeah, after thinking about it, I'm going to go for this, the entrepot. This gives me 3 gold per ally city that we have a trade route to. I can combine that with Bisselbanken, and actually Berlin can become quite the powerhouse. So we're going to not build the shipyard. Let's get Bischengen to give myself an extra district, and I'll go for a commercial hub. I can't get it near my harbour, unfortunately. Oh, actually, no, scrap that. Civic square. Sorry, I've just seen my theatre square gives me +6 culture. I mean, if that's not worth putting down, I don't know what is. So let's do that first. Oh, my holy site in Madberg is finished though. So, yep, look at that. Feed the world still comes as a thing. So that's what we want to do. Shrines. And then we'll have a look at temples, meeting house, monasteries, all this sort of stuff that comes afterwards. I have enough niter saved up for 3 musket upgrades. So that's what we're going to do with some of my city-state units. We'll prioritize the ones with promotions that are most in threat of being thrown into the front lines. I'll pull you back for now. Everything else is looking good. We're just pulling back, upgrading for round 2. I've got 6 niter coming in per turn now. So we should be able to upgrade one of these every other turn, and I should have line infantry within 10 turns, absolute maximum. Oh yeah, the muskets are massively holding up against the punishment. They are so much more powerful against these knights. If I just show you the combat bonuses. No, Hungary, you're not getting out. Come on, let's not be like that. Annoyingly, actually, they are no longer at war with Scotland. I did notice a marked decrease in power, and no one's actually going to join my alliance against them at the moment, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, we know Hungary were at war at some point though, so we'll hold out and we'll go for the military alliance once again. Yeah, there we go, that should be fine, that should be fine. Okay, my theatre square is already finished, which is awesome, so let's have a look and see what my civic centre can give me. First of all, assembly. That is 0.2 culture for every citizen in the city, and loyalty as well. That will give me about 3.2 culture per turn plus for 2, so that's about 5.2 culture that'll give me. Or we go for the theatre. Now this gives me the same culture, actually. It doesn't give me the loyalty, but it gives me an amenity as well as having more writing slots. That just seems like a better thing. Is the theatre later on? Like sometimes if it's a later building, it can be slightly better. No? I mean, I'm not entirely sure why you would go for the assembly in this situation. I guess it gives you loyalty, but theatre just appears to be better in every other way. So, yeah, I guess we're doing that. Unless maybe some of the later buildings have got, like, you have to have an assembly. No, theatre or assembly. Theatre or assembly. No, they literally don't care. So, okay. Yep, we're going theatre. That's the weirdest thing I've seen all day, but sure. Ericsson, I can pop him immediately, and all of my units can move over ocean tiles now, which is really, really good. Don't mind my man-at-arms as I just kill that knight, and as you can see the muskets, oh yeah, 69 power, haha, nice. Okay, what's better out of a monastery and a temple though? Temple gives me faith per citizen, okay, the simple bonus, and monastery gives me adjacencies to mountains and +1 food and +1 faith to mountains as well. Well, okay, we've got to go temple then, but that's, okay, so actually in theatre squares that are near mountain ranges, they can be more effective. Okay, good to know. I also noticed that a lot of my trade routes are going through, I thought it would be try harder, but actually, when you look at the international routes, this is the city it passes through from my capital, so I'm going to pop Raina down in this city. It's not something I do often, but that improves the traders by 3 gold, and we can start working on her promotions to get even more gold into that city. Quite a handy bunch of things. Canada are now buying diplomatic favour for a lot of money, by the way. Just keep an eye on that. Oh, look, one of these paddy fields. Oh, cool. Okay, it's just a little bit of the better, because I could do that because I had rice in this city, so it's almost extended the rice. That's awesome. I like that. Time for a holy site in this city now. And as discussed before, having it next to mountains is a good thing. So, I mean, this is a volcano rather than a mountain, and I'm working that tile. So, okay, I will build it on this one, but this is actually a good place for a holy site. Now I finished a commercial hub. There's 3 options. Okay, so this just gives me gold per governor for a mint. Emporian gives me 1 gold per turn from each foreign trade route passing through the city. That would be great for actually. Plus 1 gold per turn from and to each foreign trade route to the city. Okay, so that's the trading one. It also gives me, strategic resource stockpile. That's cool. And markets just make the specialists better. Interesting. Okay. In that case, I'm going to just build a market in Frankly Third. Why not? And already I'm getting to the point where I'm actually spreading Scotland's religion for them. No other religion has popped up on this map so far, so technically we would be at risk of letting them win a religious victory, but I'm not planning on Scotland surviving long enough into this game for that to be a long-term problem, so don't worry about it too much. Whilst I have Scotland kind of on the back foot, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to now start to attack a little bit. I've got a lot of muskets that have all been upgraded, and I've got more units that can sort of come along from behind like these trebuchets. I should be able to take Dundee, I'm hoping, relatively soon. I'm also getting a lot of these trade dock on the Wharf district, which is just the city centre, and I'm hoping traders should start flooding into my capital very, very soon. Diplomatic service, this'll bank in time. I don't get a huge amount at the moment from that, but just wait. Just you wait, it will be very worthwhile. No, okay, right, I've got to watch this. So just like in the regular game, I was thinking, yeah, maybe we could stack trade route capacity, but I can't. Trade route capacity A on the wharf building and also the market. Okay, that's fine, we've learned that. That's all good. Instead, Frankly Third is going to pick up a shipyard quickly. That's quite a good tile. And Berlin is going to get itself the aforementioned entrepot. Now that's a very good thing for me to pick up. Don't forget, I've got a diplomatic quarter right outside my capital, so Pingala should be a little safer than on the average game here. Fingers crossed. I can actually... Ooh! +1 faith per promotion of governor. Yeah, that's the one I want to get. I've got Rainer, and Rainer will be quite promoted in this city. So the muskets have kind of all lined up now. I've even got a trebuchet for next turn. I'm going to bring all my units in. You can see this man-at-arms will do the same thing and get promoted. Yep, we've got lots of troops now coming to the front line. This is all working out nicely for me. And you can see, look at this, I have a siege tower which skips over the damage of the wall because this is only an ancient wall. And because I have Akkad, I'm also doing full damage, so I get the double bonus. So I'm disintegrating the walls as well as doing damage to the city. This is much better. This should be the impetus I needed to finally take out Scotland, especially now Hungary's back on side. I knew keeping the military ally would be a good move. They're offering me 39 gold per turn. Unfortunately for you, Scotland, you have many things I want, including a bunch of theatre squares, you've got campuses, you've got wonders. You're still building wonders, even though we're at war. I mean, again, it's either the boldest play you've ever seen, or it's just absolutely ridiculous. Chapel Barkel, actually, that's not a bad wonder in that space. Fair play, yeah, I can see what you're doing there. Trebuchet over the top, bam, does the damage. That one can't move and fire just yet, that's okay. Commando upgrade, you can attack from that side. Dundee's now fallen a little bit more, and we're just working. This actually should time really nicely for my line inventory upgrade that I can do. Reveals coal, perfect, and +2 gold to mines on a freshwater tile. I mean, she's going to be amazing. Let's just bring her out and pop. I don't know how many mines. Oh, look, I do have mines on freshwater. Okay, so that's quite cool. Let's have a look and see where the coal is. Fingers crossed. Everywhere in my empire, 15 results, and doesn't look like there's really any on this continent still. There is some on this island and on this island. Okay, so we've got to go, and we've got to go colonizing. Oh, Mohenjo-Daro's got some. There's some on this. It's just out of range. Oh, this Hungarian city. I need to flip that quickly. That needs flipping. Okay, so Mohenjo-Daro is actually pretty much the only source of coal that we can see right now, apart from these two. Yeah, we've got to get settling. Let's get this city finished, and then Hicksonk Dracones in 30 turns will help me to do that if I can wait that long. I don't know if I can wait that long. We'll see. Oh, my diplomatic quarter is giving me 2 culture, 2 food, and 4 gold. Really? For a specialist, that's pretty cool. 1 food and 2 culture. Okay. 1 food and 2 culture. Am I really? Yeah, 2 yeah, okay, no, this is awesome. Oh man, the specialists are starting to do a huge amount in my city. That's awesome. Oh, I love this. Well, in that case, if I'm working that, the next thing I need to do is get the Chancery. That gives me 4 gold per specialist. That's an amazing one. Grind a bit of experience with my trebuchets, and in comes the musket to take the glorious city of Dundee. Dundee has fallen. Right, I think Victor, I'm going to just bring you straight in and use this as my new forward staging post. Look at that, a musket with 86 attack. Bam. There is nothing Scotland can do. I'm going to just hold for maybe a turn to let my units heal, and I'm just going to maybe move to this tile. I might upgrade next turn. Yeah, okay, we're just taking our time here, but this is the beginning of the end now for Scotland. I'm pretty sure they won't be able to survive this. When you're spreading religion around, it's always good to take your perimeter cities first. They tend to be lower on population, so easier to spread, and they tend to be more at threat of other religions, and once your inner cities are kind of the only ones left, they should convert faster because they've got more sources of religion from around them. So it's a little trick I find. I'm spreading my missionaries around the side of my empire before I take the central cities, because those will kind of happen by themselves. Now let's have a look. If I use Martine a second time with the mausoleum, does my mine get 4 gold? Yes, it does. Mines on freshwater now give 4 gold per turn. Oh, okay. Let's continue to think about that. That is something I need to think about when it comes to city planning later on. Also, I have a sprawling empire. Rostock, more like Woodstock. Haha. There you go. This religion is now getting into the cracks of my cities. Tasty. Actually, yeah, holy sites are gonna get very, very cool. Looking forward to this. Oh, Scotland get 98 gold. They know exactly what I'm just about to cook and send their way. Line infantry. Yes. Even better than regular infantry because they stand in a line. I've also got the military academy, which is pretty cool as well, but we need to unlock a few more of those sort of buildings before we can decide once and for all which ones are the best ones. Just going to do something incredibly expensive and buy a couple tiles just so that I can move my units back like that. And now everyone's in my own land, and it makes sense for me to actually unlock this and give myself professional army to get half-priced upgrades so I can do this for 125 gold. It seemed really very inefficient doing it that way, but, you know, that's what we just did, and look at that, I had perfectly had enough gold to do it. So really it's not inefficient, it's just awesome. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so the merchant quarter, this is the second level of building in commercial hub. That building gives me a gold equal to the adjacency of the hub, so that would be +4. But guild hall gives me +1 gold to all resources in the city, of which I have quite a few as well, including I think the sea resources. I might be wrong. Let's try the guild hall. I'm just gonna give it a go. Why not? Why not? Oh, there's probably a very good reason why not, but never mind. So I need more trading posts in order to get around and trade with people like Canada. So where's the best place to go? Pest gives me a decent source of gold, so I'll send one there. That's cool. Nazca would be a great trading post, so I'll send to down there as well. I'm going to send a internal route to the city of Iceberg in order to do the same. Yeah, I'm looking for the trade route hubs at the moment, the trading posts. They are almost more important for me. And this settler goes, "Hello, I exist." And the missionary's like, "Congratulations, now you're faithful to Catholicism." And the city goes, "Oh, I don't know if I consented to that, but sure." Okay, attempt number 2. These line infantry are a lot more powerful, and they should be able to just walk in with this siege tower and just, yeah, look at that. Disintegrate cities. Okie dokie. This is a fine Imperial German march to the Scottish border. I'm not even going to bother bringing the trebuchets. Those Trey buckets, they're not going to do a thing compared to my line infantry. Triangles are nothing compared to lines, as we all know. Oh, a monastery. I'm going to build a monastery in this city. Let's see what it does to the mountains. It's really cool. People are still reluctant to get in on my war, and it's like, have you not seen the size of my army? It's very much worth getting involved right now. I am walking over Scotland. Oh, they're even sending their mounted cavalry divisions in order to try and defeat me and my Trey buckets. but no, it's not going to work because my line infantry have more than 30 power above the knights. I've got intel from opponents' movements, I've got military alliances, foreign ministries, flanking bonuses, all the good stuff really. Yeah, I mean, this is just brutal, absolutely brutal. 1 attack, yes. 2 attacks, brilliant. 3 attacks, city is destroyed. 0 to hero, same turn, fully loyal. And I can found a religion. I will take John the Baptist. I do not want my own religion, but I will take the prophet because I always get told off for not doing it. So I'm going to take it. And I guess make your way to the center of the earth. just send him to the North Pole. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so I've got 1 ally that I have a trade route to at the moment. So my unique harbour district, Entropod, whatever it is only giving me 5 gold at the moment. But that will start to increase, no doubt. I now have the choice between a cabinet and a mansion. The mansion gives me +1 culture per promotion of the governor. We're used to it. We've got a lot of promotions in Pingala. It's fine. Whereas the cabinet gives me the extra yields into what I could only describe as the specialist yet. So I think it's got to be mansion for now. But I'm going to build this Wonderthirst. It looked really cool. I like it. So this will give me a standard adjacency to all of my holy sites on the sea, which I am actually building a couple of. So it'll give me a bit more faith per turn. I don't really use faith per turn, but it's good to have it. Okay, they are just throwing themselves in my way at the moment. 108 gold per turn. So interestingly, if I were to give the cities back, they would give me everything they've got. It's tempting. It is tempting. But economically, I'm doing fine. And because I'm allied to everyone, nobody really cares if I kill the Scottish. Literally, only Canada cares. Now, also, look, there is an aid request about to expire. We'll check in, and you can see I'm actually winning with 1 gold. I will treat France to 200, just in case somebody finishes 1 project. But yeah, I should win that one. That's pretty cool. Now, I've got to give these units back in 10, 11 turns. So I need to make sure that we do this destroying relatively quickly. Sterling won't take long to defeat, I don't think, so it should be okay, but we do need to just make sure we're not hanging around for too long. I can destroy the encampment in 2 turns. Man, that's a big hit. I love this. This is fun. This is very, very enjoyable. So next up, I think I'm going to go towards banking, and then cartography, square rigging, industrialization, and then we can go scientific theory after that point. I'm on 141 science. I've just taken the tech lead, and I haven't really focused on science too much. I've been building a bit of a rounded empire, which is a polite way of saying it's got everything rather than it's fat. That's not what I mean. Let's get the limes in as well. Limes is good. Liberalism. Oh, I do like liberalism. That's such a good card. The amenities are really good, but I haven't actually, got enough entertainment districts. That's probably something I should do at some point. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that one. My capital is up to 134 production, by the way. It's pretty good. Yeah, this wonder will get put together very quickly. Diplomatic favour and also the diplomacy victory points. I'm on 5 and I've taken over the diplomacy victory. Maybe even a diplomacy victory will be the victory we take today. No one's entirely sure. There's the encampment destroyed, by the way, so we can just continue moving in. I don't know why I did that. I might as well just keep that unit there. Line infantry, I don't need to rush. We're doing okay. I've got reinforcements on the way. We are doing good. In fact, actually, let's just get a second siege tower and I can move in. And, oh yeah, God, I can just hit the wall, can't I? Yeah, okay, fine. Akkad is brilliant. I love it. Oh, the brave Scottish Navy has actually arrived to try and defeat my reinforcements here. That's a little annoying, but, I mean, we can still just cruise past them, I think. And again, don't forget, these are city-state troops. I care not for them. If they die, then I just replace them. So I think I'm just going to throw them into the AI as fast as I can, really. Yep, this wall is coming down, regardless of whether it wants to or not. Yep, actually, that was a really good guild hall in Frankfurt. All my resources have got +1 gold now. Making a lot of money, this city. Huge amount of money. In fact, I'm just going to quickly get a builder in here and get in those cheeky crabs, and then my fisheries in this city are going to have the benefit of not only fish, but also crabs. The double benefit. I lost 1 line inventory, but again, I said before, don't care. Literally, they are disposable assets the city-states have given me. They're not my own units. I'm just going to destroy things with them. There is the shrine. Again, no animation, but +1 faith to all holy sites. It's really good. I also get extra appeal to all the tiles in my capital, which is pretty awesome as well. Now, these holy sites, if I have a look at the empire tracker, look at that nice +4 over there. There's a +3, +4. Yeah, there's a lot of good holy sites. So I think it's worth it in the longer run. Now, do I keep my diplo favor to vote in 3 turns, or do I sell it to Canada for like 150 per turn? Oh, that's a question that I don't think has an easy answer. In you come, 1 attack. You go to there, then you can come to that tile, and then I can go 2 attacks. Look at that, Sterling is not going to last much longer. 3 cities for Scotland. Where is their last city? Oh, Edinburgh's over there. Actually, this is a well-timed galley to bring back to my lands. So, yeah, we're going to just fabricate a navy from nowhere at the same time. And I believe Haddington has had it also. Bam. We should be able to take both of these continental cities next turn. Oh, so much for my galley. The galley died very quickly. Never mind. That's okay. We don't mind that. Oh, big flood. Big flood. That just took out 3 of my districts. Ouch. Guild halls, universities, they've all been broken, but never mind. Engineer. Okay, culture bomb when completing my Hansas. That's quite cool. And 3 envoys at a city-state. Also, very cool. Actually, mercantilism. That's an amazingly timed mercantilism. Cool. I want you to go to Brussels. Where is Brussels? Brussels is over there. Okay, actually, hang on. Wait a sec. Because I can go 1 attack into Sterling, destroy the walls, 2 attacks to take over the capital. There we go. And now I can teleport you over to this city. Perfect. Sterling is mine. Galley upgrades to Caravel. Nice. There's also this attack on Haddington, and that city's mine also. Yay! Now watch this fishery in Frankly Third. If I pop this down, yep, 2 extra gold. That's really cool. Just spreading the crabs around to the fish either side of it. You'd think I'd be overfishing it, but no, apparently not. Oh, Incan City. Nice. That is a really good route and means I'm getting even more stuff and send them. I'm just going to keep sending routes to Hungary. I really like them as an ally and my city-states as well. They're really cool. This is all awesome. So I realise that the mansion... Ooh, hang on. That's giving me a little bit of extra culture, but the cabinet has better great work slots and also gives me an entertainment amenity, so I'm actually going to build that instead. I've changed my mind. Not that I would do that often on Civ, but I have changed my mind. Now I've picked up a wonder I don't recognise. This is the Buddhas of Bamyan. What does that do? +1 faith yield for every international trade route. Nice. Other civilizations trade routes to this player grants both the player +1 faith and other civilization +1 faith. Good, so people will trade with me. Nice. Farms and pastures within 6 tiles yield a faith and 2 relic slots and grants a 3 relic. Okay, that's just a whole bunch of fun. That's awesome. Everybody is disappointed in the grievances against me, but nobody's gone negative apart from Canada, who will never say anything otherwise. Edinburgh is going to lose loyalty, even though it's got a governor in the city, and it's only going to get worse for them. So I'm actually going to take the peace deal right now. I'm going to ask for all of their gold. I'm going to benefit from all of that. I'll even take some diplo favour at the same time. I'm going to lead them to their own continent, and that's that. Lovely. I could take Edinburgh out, but I'd actually take more diplomacy penalty from doing that than if I just existed. Now, I've got lots of space. There's this whole continent to the south that Scotland is on that I'm going to colonise. I've got this whole bank of land to the east of me as well. You can see this city is just after the coal. Yeah, I'm really happy with the game so far. We've got a nice base to build the industry and to play around with the mods a little bit, actually. We've still got pretty interesting and powerful neighbours. Brazil, for instance, is on 348 culture per turn, have just actually started getting a lot of tourism, so that's interesting, and I'm only 1 tech ahead on the tech lead right now, so we'll see if we can maintain our advantage, but so far I'm really enjoying this game. It has been a lot of fun. Wise to keep peace with your neighbours. Oh, Scotland. Oh, Scotland. What are you doing? Oh dear. So, patronage and urban development. Okay, so we've actually got the option to do city centre buildings again. I'm actually building up walls. I'm beelining Renaissance walls. So that's something that I am going to be hoping to do. And double great people. I would love it again if we go double engineer this time. People seem to be wanting to vote upwards. No, I'm going to lose some of my diplomatic favour. It didn't go through. Double artists. Hey, that's fine. I'm actually building some of that stuff at the moment, so that's not too bad. Let's get rid of the rest of the diplomatic favour. Bam. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Limes and the Urban Development Treaty mean that I'm getting walls up at a rapid speed. And finally, a very special shout out goes to GLORYous Petra, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Sean Cretes, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Emir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzaro. Thank you for all of your support as well as everybody generally who interacts with the channel. It's fantastic. It keeps us going. Goodbye. See you next time.